Hello, water signs. Welcome to your May 2020 pick a card, or I should say, pick a pile reading. I hope you're all well. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio, I would like to thank you for the support and the love you bring to Soul Embers. You guys are just amazing, and I'm so grateful to be part of such an awesome community we're building here. I will never tire of telling you just how much I appreciate each and every one of you. So I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry if it becomes repetitive. If you're new to Soul Embers, welcome. My name is Andrea. I hope you find whatever it is that you seek here and you stay for the journey. Um, so this reading is for the single Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio out there that are not hooked on anyone and are looking for love, but you may be finding it hard to connect, finding it hard to be moved by someone. Maybe you're a little bit bored and you're not kind of attracting the kind of love that you deserve. Or you may find that there is certain energies that you're still holding on to from your past experiences that are kind of making it difficult for you to attract love or be open to love. But you're ready and you're wanting it. So this reading will most likely resonate with those of you that are in that situation. I have put a thumbnail between each pile, so it's easier for you to navigate as you scroll through, I guess, when your pile is coming up. However, if someone can please timestamp, that may also be helpful. Anything and everything you need to know on how I go about doing these readings, how the energy can be applied and timing can be applied, what to do if the message does not resonate, the disclaimer, and of course my contact details for those of you that would like to reach out. It's all in the description box below, so check it out, guys. Now, before I jump into it, just a message. As I was shuffling on your energy and I was channeling your energy, I had a very, very vivid image of rosemary. And, you know, rosemary dates back centuries. One of the oldest medicinal, it was used for medicinal purposes. It is a representation of love. Many say a representation of love, used at weddings to represent, I guess, longevity and commitment and loyalty. And so I'm guided to tell you that I feel the water signs that I'm connecting with for this reading will most likely be very, very deep souls. Very deep souls, a lot of depth, a lot of experience, and have been through some, you know, very major karmic cycles. A suggestion, not only is rosemary a representation of love, it also has a lot of protecting and healing particles to it. I recommend you look it up and see how you can apply it, and it may help you throughout the month of May to gain clarity, improve memory if you're feeling foggy, or even in matters relating to your love life. So, I imagine by now you've already picked your pile, so I'm going to start off with believe, and I'll just jump right into it, I guess. So, when I pick up this stone today, at this moment, it feels very heavy. Um, it does feel very heavy, and I'm led to believe that the singles that I'm connecting with that chose this stone are losing hope and belief in love, in a certain situation, in manifesting the kind of love that you want. And so you're heading into May with a little bit of, I guess, feeling really flat, and that there's no hope, or you're losing your belief in what love looks like. Um, Potentially, a lot of you may have experienced loss of a loved one, whether that be physical loss to the other side, or whether it be just loss as in you're grieving a breakup, and it may not be a fresh breakup, it may be years gone by. As mentioned, this reading will probably resonate with those of you that aren't hooked on anyone, but it doesn't mean that you don't have energies attached to you that you're finding it hard to shake off. And it's exhausting you. I feel it's really exhausting you, and you're finding it hard to just shake it off, and you're starting to lose belief. You're starting to get lost in those feelings of loss. That's what I'm feeling for you. Oh, and the card that we've pulled out for you is desperate. So as you head into May, I'm feeling this sense of desperation. You're reaching out, trying to grasp onto those last bits of belief that you have when it comes to love. You will soon start to feel relief about this situation. So maybe you're going through a time right now where, those feelings of loss, and when you're weighing up the losses that you've had in relation to relationships, you're finding it very hard to understand or pinpoint where you can, I guess, improve within yourself, the boundaries you need to set so that you can start to manifest the kind of love that you want. You're finding it difficult to identify. There is a feeling of exhaustion here. There is a feeling of exhaustion. It's like, I want to find love. I really want to find love. However, I'm just so tired. The thought of actually unpacking my feelings once again and going through the emotion of grief, resentment, anger, you know, injustice, all those types of emotions that are linked with past losses is just exhausting to you. It's piled up, and I feel that there's this need to really take some time to work, to sit in that energy, just to sit in that energy of, I'm tired and I'm just going to surrender this to the universe and let it guide me rather than trying to control it. And I think that you are being forced by the universe to surrender it. This feeling of desperation is the universe telling you to give it a little bit of a rest and start so that you can start to feel relief by surrendering it. Don't carry it anymore. It's okay. You may have had a great belief in the love you were looking for, and you were feeling very motivated and inspired and knew that there was someone out there for you, but at the moment I'm not feeling that. And the universe is saying, leave it, just let it go, let it be, give it to me. Give it to me, create some space so that you can sit with this emotion, work through it for however long it takes throughout May, and by giving it up to the universe, you're allowing for space to be created within yourself for new ways and new thought processes to come through to you so you can rewire your way of thinking. So this is what I'm getting, very deep, very, very deep emotion. And the card you pulled here is the number 8. And when I look at this, I feel that, again, I don't know why I'm getting this. It could be totally different to the definition I get from the book. But when I look at this, the red obviously is the color that stands out the most because that's the color of the card. And I see that it immediately alerts me to the root chakra and the ability to take action, to do, to feel that inner conviction that you are safe within yourself. I'm thinking that, at this present time, you don't have the energy. You simply don't have the energy. There is a need to start a process of, I guess, finding balance. But for you to find balance, you need to be strong and healthy, and you need to be the cloudiness surrounding you needs to lift, that haze needs to lift, so that you can start to think about ways to restore balance in your life. think about ways to further new ideas, let's say, for prosperity, for your own financial well-being. Find new and resourceful ways of looking at life, not just in a matter of dating, but in general. I feel those of you that I'm connecting with, the belief that you're losing is, as far as dating goes, has a lot to do with where you're at. And maybe there are feelings of your confidence in yourself is not at its peak. You may be in a situation where you're not where you want to be dating someone, the kind of person that you want to attract, but you are ready for it. And so there is this really, there's this energy where the universe is asking you to just pull back, surrender to this feeling of desperation, allow it to flow through you so you can create the space, give it to them, give the desperation, that control, that needing the answers, needing to understand, just give it to them as you go through May and allow for this energy to allow for space to be created for new ways for you to see abundance when it comes to love, what prosperity looks like when it comes to love. Focus on your own stability and your own safety within yourself so that you do feel that if you go into a relationship and you're faced with a situation that may potentially not go the way you planned, you're able to pick up yourself and keep moving without going backwards and feel that you're at another loss. So definitely working on building your strength up is needed. You're just really tired. You don't know if you have the energy to date and have another loss again. Like, you're tired of it, right? But it's a very promising, I feel this is a very promising energy. The need for balance here on a conscious and unconscious level, making the connection between your tangible world and the spiritual realm. It's time, I feel, to give up the control and these feelings of desperation caused by thoughts of what you would like your future to look like as far as partnerships go. Give it to the universe, create the space so you can start a new flow happening. So let's have a look at what the meaning for this card is. Balance, yeah. Life is all about balance, and this card is here to help you create more balance in all aspects of your life. Work and play, relationship time and alone time, social time and quiet meditation, physical activity and rest, giving and receiving, feminine energy and masculine energy. Balancing out each aspect of your life will enable you to give your energy to the world in a much more grounded and centered way. So this ties in perfectly with what I feel is going to be happening for you in the month of May. I feel that you've selected a path and you have a vision, but there is work that needs to be done for you to restore balance so that you can attract the kind of partner that you want. This feeling of desperation is probably due to the fact that you've been trying to attract a particular type of person and you're not getting it. And you keep on getting people that leave you feeling at a loss, which is basically really taking its toll on your belief of love. And so Spirit is asking you that throughout the month of May, you really take the time to focus on balancing yourself within, to feel more grounded, to restore and heal anything within yourself that you feel may be as a result of you giving up your power to the dating scene, to people that you date, so that when things don't work out, you're able to pick up and you don't feel that you have those feelings of resentment, abandonment, loneliness. Your security and your stability isn't compromised. That feeling of exhaustion that you're feeling is, I feel, and what I'm guided to tell you, is a result of giving the control and basically the wheel to someone else, in the hope that they will reciprocate in a way that you would like them to. So let's see how you can work through this in the month of May. So I feel it's going to be very challenging for you. There's going to be a lot of a tug of war. That's the feeling I'm getting between what you now know and how you're trying to rewire your thought process. Letting go of this feeling of desperation requires you to release control, knowing that you are being protected, knowing that even if you fall, you will get back up. And if you've withdrawn your energy from dating and you're doing this in solitude, then you are at no one else's mercy other than your own. No one can hurt you here. The only thing that can happen is that you allow yourself to surrender it, experience the emotion by releasing the control and working through it. There is no one else here that can hurt you guys. So this will help you build your strength so that you can start to restore your belief system, that you can start working through those feelings. Why do you feel at a loss? Why are you so impacted when somebody leaves your, a relationship with you? Why do their actions weigh so heavily on your own ability to ground your own energy? Maybe that's a good way to start this process. So have faith, because the universe is trying to redirect you by creating a little bit of let's say a bit of an earthquake, to say the very least. It's going to be a challenging month, I feel, but it's necessary to shake things right up and so that you can start to rewire. I feel that by mid-June, you will have some clarity, and this feeling of desperation is going to start to lift. You will feel the relief about this situation, that when it comes to you and dating, not dating and you. Okay, and your belief will start to really, should you do the work, right, will start to be restored. Well, I hope you found that helpful. I believe rosemary for you guys will most definitely be helpful. Please do comment below. As I always say, your comments really allow me to connect with your energy for my future readings. Have a fantastic month, and I'll see you for next month's Pick a Card reading. Okay, so as I pick up this stone, for those of you that have chosen love, I feel that there is some sort of balance that's come to play here when it comes to seeing love on the flip side of the coin. For example, you may have been feeling really down and out about this whole love situation and being single. However, I feel that you're starting to see just how invaluable certain lessons have been, no matter how hard they've been to work through, on building your own strength and your own courage. I feel those of you that I'm connecting with that have chosen this stone have definitely are in a pretty good place as far as self-love goes. You know, time on your own in reflection is really helping you to take care of those wounds that you haven't tended to for some time. Understand, there's this feeling, guys, of well, if I don't take care of myself, then nobody is. That's the kind of feeling I'm getting. I need to take care of myself. I need to protect my sanity. I need to protect my home. I need to protect my space. You know, this is my place of sanctum. You are seeing your home. You are seeing your surroundings, even your inner self as your place of peace. It is your castle. You know, the energy that you are creating within your life right now, you're feeling very positive about. And so when it comes to love, I feel that you've really lightened up about it. So when you walk in the door, instead of being feeling that you're lacking because you walk into a home where someone is missing, you walk in and you're so unbelievably grateful that you have a home that offers you the kind of peace that you need to be yourself, to let yourself fall apart and put yourself back together. You're creating quite the little sanctuary. Maybe a lot of you have put in a lot of work at home in creating a space that really nurtures your heart and your soul. That's what I'm feeling. And so now when you walk into your house and you think about dating, there's this totally different energy. You feel that anyone that walks into your space would be, would benefit from the feeling of calmness, from the you've flushed out all of those toxic energies, and it started from within you, and it's slowly trickled out to your surroundings, and now you can almost feel it when you walk in. I feel that those of you that I'm connecting with are getting ready to meet their person. I wouldn't be surprised if there's been a lot of online shopping, you're changing your look, you're looking at ways of improving your health, just getting ready. And you may not realize this, but for example, that you've been nesting and that you've been paying more attention to your own physical and physical appearance and your own inner health. But maybe that's because you are preparing for the right type of partner you've been trying to attract for some time. And isn't this beautiful? Reach. The changes you are trying to make are getting closer. I feel it. You're almost there. I feel that through this haze that you've been through in past cycles, as you enter May, guys, you're really going to start trusting that even though you can't see, you know that what's on the other side is a better place. You're feeling motivated. Motivation has come from within you though. I feel that you've been stripped back of all the external influences and you've had to be really resourceful with what you have right this very moment. And you've realized just how much you do have to offer. Not only emotionally, not only as far as intellectually, but also physically. And you're really proud of your ability to take one thing and see opportunity in it and use it in a way that really fulfills you and fills your space in a different way to what it used to be. This is amazing, amazing energy. And these changes that I'm seeing here, that I'm feeling, they're coming. You're getting ready and they're coming. They're getting close. You can almost feel it. Intuitively, I feel that you're waking up one morning and you're thinking, it's almost here. I can almost see it. I can almost feel it. The kind of love that I'm looking for. I'm ready. I'm so ready. And I look at this and I feel, sorry, you couldn't see that. The number 30. And when I look at this card, immediately I'm drawn to the yellow and the orange. So, solar plexus and sacral chakra. Your ability to restore your passion and you feel, re-energized, revitalized. You feel on target is what I'm hearing. Your confidence is starting to build and it's starting to vibrate out, and you're going to start to attract. When I look at this card, you may see that these beams are going outward. What I'm seeing as your reader is they're being pulled inward to this center where there's so much happiness to be had. There is so much, and it's all coming from the way you're viewing love right now. And it's all about understanding where and how to work with another energy in your space, really understanding what you're going to invest and what you're going to give power to within a collaboration, rather than without compromising your own sanctuary, inner sanctuary and physical one. This is absolutely beautiful. Where did oh my gosh, I put this card away. Why did I do that? Well, that was a bit silly. I'm sorry. Let's pop that back, shall we? Unbelievably beautiful. So, just to summarize here, as you walk through May, oh no, what's going on, guys? I'm being distracted. Are you feeling distracted in any way? No, it's not distraction, it's redirection. It's redirection. It's not distraction. I personally feel that you're putting your emotions to the side and you're seeing things from a different space. You're looking at the aspect of you that allows you to take action, and knowing that you have to get that passion restored within you, be invigorated. I feel that for some time you were out of balance and your emotions were drowning your ability to, it's almost like water and fire. Too much water puts out the fire. That's what's been happening. And so I feel that you've put your emotions to the side for the month. You've entered the month of May by putting your emotions to the side and really focused on your ability to take action, to feel, embrace the fire within you. And it's really put you into action mode where you're creating an environment that you are so pleased with. And that ability to do that, not only is it extraordinary that you can put your emotions to the side when that's how you operate, but it has really paid off and you're almost there. It's within reach. And I feel that it's all about divine timing. I'm drawn to, the sun in the background here, knowing that even though, the sun is behind Temperance here, and even though knowing, there's this inner knowing that behind you is where the warmth is. You can't see, but you're intuitively led there. The divine is creating just the right alchemy for you to be able to accept this, drawing this energy into the sun, into the center. Truly beautiful. So as you walk through May, I feel that you will use this new ability in love to create the type of environment through a place of action and passion which will lift your vibration and no longer feel like you're drowning in your emotions of those feelings of loss. This will start to restore balance, and you will attract the type of love that they're coming. I'm telling you, they're coming. And if they're already here, please do let me know. So let's read the definition from the book. Expansion. It is time to share yourself on a larger scale. The expansion card is about your connection to large groups of people, whether it is to offer yourself in service through community, events, volunteer work, workshops, or healing groups. Speaking or publishing your writing. It's about sharing your gifts and talents in a way that serves many on a more public scale. In doing so, your energy reaches far and wide, having a meaningful and powerful effect on all those lives you touch. Now is the time to really put yourself out there. So take a deep breath, trust the process, and open wide. So here's what I'm getting, guys. As I mentioned before, these rays may look to you that they're going outwards, so they're having a reach far and wide. And the definition of the card is about expansion. What I was feeling though is that you are actually taking everything you've learnt and what's going on around you, and you're drawing it into yourself. and you're using, like I said, you take this one card and you're like, how can I see opportunity in this and work with what I have? And you're becoming pleasantly surprised by your ability to see opportunity. It's helping you expand on a spiritual level, and it's setting you into motion. It is going to attract the loving partner you have been looking for if they haven't already arrived. You can feel them coming. They are getting closer. This is not only, it is through your ability to take action, divine timing, your past experiences and what you see around you, your level of maturity emotionally, that is bringing in this partner. You're almost there. How amazing is that? I'm going to leave it there, guys. Please do comment below if you found that helpful in any way. As I always say, not only am I nosy, but your comments help me better connect with your energy for future readings. Have a great month. Bye. Okay, so faith. You know, I look at this stone and as I start channeling for you guys, I feel very uplifted. I feel that faith has been restored. For some reason, the silver writing on this black stone is really shining bright for me. And I feel that through the darkness, light prevails. So it's only through a time that you feel that you lost faith, or your faith was lying dormant, that you finally, something's happening, that your faith is finally being restored when it comes to dating, realizations, experiences, all that kind of stuff. So those of you that I'm connecting with, I truly do feel that the faith is still there and that something is coming in for you guys if it hasn't already come in. And you're ready to start putting some effort into this. You're ready to start dating. I feel that you have gone through the process of loss. You're done with it. You're so over it. You've been, I don't know why I'm feeling that you've been single for a little time, for quite some time now, and you're just really relaxed about the whole thing. And because you're so relaxed and you're not really paying attention, you want love, you feel like you want someone and a companion to share your life with, but it's kind of faded away with time. I feel that you were paying attention to other aspects of yourself, and time just flew by, and before you know it, you may have been single for, let's say, I see the number 3, so 3 months, 3 years, however it applies to you. Very interesting. Very positive though, very positive feeling. So what's restoring your faith? What's ignited your faith? Even if faith wasn't lost, it's almost like a certain aspect when it comes to love had kind of, you'd kind of given up on it, and it's gone. It was gone for you. What's done is done. Protect. Wow, how beautiful is that? So your light is getting brighter. Protect it. It is yours. And like I said, look, it's glistening. These crystals are glistening. And just as I say that, the sun, it was so dark outside. I don't know if you can see, but the sun has just broken through the clouds. It's been raining all day, and my room is filled with sunlight. Absolutely beautiful energy. Your light is getting brighter. Protect it, it's yours. How amazing is that? And like I said, I feel that the letters on this stone were like really standing out to me brightly. And I can't help but keep hearing, through the darkness, light prevails. You've been in your feelings for some time, and I feel, those of you that I'm connecting with, you absolutely went through some dark, dark emotional times, and you tore those feelings to shreds. It's almost like the shadow aspect of yourself ripped through your soul and caused you to very vulnerably and very raw have to put it back together at a time where you felt so unbelievably vulnerable. but there's this feeling of just determination. You know what else I'm feeling? You know how they say, look at what they have to go, the diamond goes through before we can have that end result of a diamond. This is what I'm feeling. You're ready. Faith is restored and you're shining so brightly. That's amazing. And the card we have here is number 21. And I see it's blossom. To me, this looks like a flower is blossoming. You've made this connection. There is a connection. You've come full circle, I feel. You know, there is an experience that you went through that was just horrendous emotionally when it comes to your life. Really, really tested you on to the max. Not only your emotional health, I feel there was trauma in relation to this. There was trauma. You know, you went through that whole, your safety, your inner safety, your inner sanctum was totally shaken up. Very, very traumatic experience. It shook you up. It affected your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual connection to your higher self. Your faith was questioned. You know, you questioned your faith, your belief system. You questioned spirit itself. You questioned everything. You were like the whole world just tipped upside down. But you went through that entire cycle. And now, my gosh, you have come up so strong, so vibrant, so energized. This is a new version of yourself. You're finally connecting with your higher self. You're healing. You're ready to receive a message. You're ready to receive. That's what I'm feeling. You're ready to receive. And here it comes. Here they come. They see you. They feel you. This person is coming for you. And you're ready. You've done everything. You've healed. You're not holding on to anything anymore. Yes, there is disappointment. You know, there's disappointment because something that causes that much trauma changes us it changes our trajectory. Like, it changes everything. It changes the path we choose. You know, it changes us on a fundamental, on a basic level of our being, right? So there is disappointment with the part of yourself that you've lost. But once this person comes through that I'm seeing coming through for you, you'll see that you've gained what you've lost through the darkness. You've gained something much more healthier for you, that aligns better with you. And it will finally be the final chapter to this where you can close that door and say, you know what? I'm disappointed. I was disappointed, but the truth is that this is so much healthier. I'm in such a better place than what I was before. And that feeling of disappointment will start to just fall away. You've done an amazing job here, guys. I'm so freaking proud of you. This is absolutely beautiful. So let's read the definition from the book. Receiving. Yes, it's receiving. It's coming. Has it come? Is it here? Can someone please tell me? I want to know. Energetically, you are beginning to draw in the loving people you need to help you move forward on your path and in your life. These people offer you both emotional and spiritual support so that you may see and feel your own value in the world. Remember, you have just as much of a positive effect in their lives as they do in yours. While what you have to give is very important, it's just as important that you allow yourself to receive too. In doing so, you're creating a beautiful energy exchange of growth and support for all. How beautiful is that? And what I'm getting when I read that message is that I see an offer that this person has been watching you, has been wanting for there to be an opportunity for them to open the door and come through. and they've had different ways and different uh, options, let's say, but they've never made any advances before. And the reason is that they may know you and they may know that you weren't ready to receive. This person understands that you have been through what you've been through, and there is a level of you knowing what your worth is. You are now protecting your light. It is yours. You will not give your control to anyone else. You are much stronger than you were before, and they know that the only way they can come in is by making that energy exchange. It's in their actions. They will give a little, you will take, you will receive it, you will give just as much. All the while you'll be protecting your own space, and they understand it, they respect it, and they will move at a pace that you feel comfortable with. You will see how another how a partner, I feel with this person, you will see how a partner that truly respects where you are at on your journey treats you with no agenda. How unbelievably beautiful. I'm going to finish it up there, guys. As I always say, please do comment below. Not only am I nosy, but your comments help me better connect with your energy for my future readings. Have a wonderful month, and I'll see you for next month's Pick a Card reading. Bye.